To make the marine rose, you first start with your wire, and you are going to cut it into a piece that is approximately 4 inches. And then you're going to take that piece and you are going to bend the end of it into a tiny loop at the tip so that it doesn't fall out of the tip of the rose when you insert it into the rose, just like this. Then you'll take the rose head and somewhere towards the middle, off of the center section, you're going to poke the wire through the rose, and you are going to gently have it pop out the bottom, and you're going to pull it through, and the wire is going to catch, and now your rose is secured on the wire. The final step is to take the label and secure it. The easiest way to make sure that your label lines up is to fold the label sheet in half and peel off the label as such, whichever direction that you'll find the easiest. I'm going to show you what works for me, and I hope my camera doesn't fall over when I do this. Okay, and so I pull off the label while my rose is on the table, and I place the rose on top of the label, and I put my thumb down on the label, and I gently secure the label while it goes directly over, sealing it. So now I have the marine rose in one place. I'm going to go ahead and do another one so that you can see two back to back. So again, I cut the wire approximately 4 inches. You do not have to measure each one. You can eyeball them as you get used to the duration. Bend the tip so that the rose doesn't fall through. It's okay that it isn't straight. Roses don't have straight stems. Somewhere in the middle there where it will be able to go through. The complete middle will not work, so it has to be right outside the center section. And then looking at the bottom, you're going to watch as the wire comes through, and you might have to adjust it so that you see that the wire is coming through the bottom. And the wire comes through, gently pull through so that it's secured. Lay your rose down. Carefully pull your label off. If you go too fast, the label will stick to itself and you cannot unstick the label. They are very secure and it will rip. Place the rose on the label, hold it close to the crease, and gently place the label all the way down. And there is your next rose. They can be placed in a bag gently. They don't have to be neatly stacked or anything like that. They are durable. And my recommendation when making roses is to do it in an assembly line fashion where you cut up a bunch of wires all at once, and you do that step, and then you can go through and bend them all in that step. I like to put them in a bowl or something, that way they don't get lost. So then I have a whole bunch of that step, and then I go through and I feed them through the roses, and then I have that step done, and then I go through and I do the labels and I do that step. Or if you're working in a group with people, you have that step, and you're not constantly changing all of the things. It goes by faster, and you can also listen to music, a podcast, watch TV, talk with friends, or whoever you're doing this with. There are lots of options. Either way, I appreciate your support and greatly thank you for helping with this activity as you support the Marine Corps League for the Kentuckiana Detachment 729 and all that we do. Thank you.